Here's what's coming up.
As a guy who went to the gym for years and didn't see progress, the change for me really came when I started. How's it going, guys? My name is Owen. Today's video, I want to break down 10 habits that'll get you an aesthetic physique. 2 years ago, I decided I wanted to change my body. I started doing these habits every day. 2 years later, I've seen some good results. Today, I'm just gonna put you guys on. So let's jump into the first habit. The number 10 habit that helped me get in shape was creating structure. I didn't see progress in the gym for years because I only showed up when I felt like it. When work or school got too stressful, I didn't plan ahead, so I would just skip days at the gym. The way to solve this, look at your schedule, whether you work or you go to school, and see how many days you're available to hit the gym. If you can only go to the gym 3 days, you could go with the full body routine. If you're free for 4 days, you could go with the upper lower split. If you can go 6 days, you could go with the push pull legs program. Think of your working program like choosing a character in a game. Some of them may have advantages over others, but you can win the game with any of them. Pick a workout plan that fits around your schedule. That way you'll stay consistent. We all have that one friend who we bring to the gym. You'll be trying to catch your breath after your set and he's trying to talk about yesterday's game. He seems to be more focused on small talk than the actual workout. The reason why guys like this usually don't see much progress, they're not training with intensity. There's a term called RPE, rate of perceived exertion. 1 means you're not lifting hard at all. 10 is your PR. In order to build muscle, you want to train in that 7 to 9 range. By staying in this 7 to 9 range, you're giving your muscles the right stimulation to force muscle growth, and you're also going to be training safely. I remember the first time I hit a plate on the bench, I felt like I won the game. Like hitting a plate on my bench was all I really cared about. I stayed at a plate for the longest time. I was never able to see my chest grow. The number 8 habit that helped me get in shape was performing progressive overload. If you want to avoid staying stagnant, you need to adjust your weight or your reps when things get too easy. Progressive overload can seem confusing. A lot of people ask questions like, should I up the weight? Should I up the reps? Let me tell you guys my approach. Say I'm doing dumbbell chest press, 4 sets for 8 reps at 60 pounds. Now, if this gets easy for me, what I'll usually do is I'll up the reps first. So I'll try to hit 4 sets for 10 reps at 60 pounds. Once I'm able to do that, then I'll go into increasing the weight and lowering the reps. So I'll try for 4 sets for 6 reps at 70 pounds. Pretty much increase your reps. Usually by 2 reps is what I do. And if you're able to hit that and it becomes easy, then you can up the weight and lower your rep range. That's how you perform progressive overload. Before I got fit, diet was the biggest hang up for me. Back in the day, I used to eat McDonald's after my workouts because I thought chicken nuggets were a good source of protein. I used to tell myself that the French fries were a simple carb, so it would get in my system a lot quicker. Just little stuff like that, and I always wondered why I didn't make progress. Number 7 thing that was game changing for me, having a 90-10 diet. 90% of the time, I'm eating clean, whole foods. I'm eating food that I meal prep. And when I say I eat bad 10% of the time, I'm not doing 10,000 calorie challenges on my off days. I'll probably have a day out of the week where I eat 500, 1,000 calories above my maintenance. It's a lot easier to get in shape when you eat healthy. Whole foods tend to have lower calories. Once I started eating clean, that's when I was able to get lean. Just to keep yourself sane, make sure to give yourself a cheat meal at least once a week. Don't deprive yourself of what you like. Just make sure to plan for it so you don't get yourself off track.
Enjoying yourself? Like and subscribe.
The next habit is important, whether you're cutting, whether you're bulking. You should be doing some type of cardio. Cardio keeps your heart healthy. A lot of us lifters, we don't like doing cardio. In my experience, you're gonna need to do cardio if you wanna get pretty lean. There comes a point where you don't want to cut any more calories. You're gonna run out of energy. Instead of cutting your calories, your other option is to just do more exercise. I'm not crazy about the treadmill or going on the elliptical, so I usually play basketball. What you can do, think of activities you like. So if you're not a treadmill person, maybe you like playing pickup basketball. Maybe you don't like the elliptical, but you're into doing tennis. Anything to get your body moving. That way, it's gonna be more enjoyable for you. You're not slaving yourself at the treadmill. You're doing something you like, and it's helping you reach your fitness goals. Next habit that changes everything for me, eating enough protein. There's been whole Reddit threads about should I eat 0.8, should I eat 1? I've done both of them. There really wasn't much of a difference in my body. Make sure to hit between 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Just make sure you're in that range. Some of you guys are young, your parents are still cooking your food. The foods that will help you hit your protein intake for the day is chicken, fish, eggs, cottage cheese. If your parents cook for you, try to get them to make these foods. If I'm playing darts, the worst thing you could do for me is put a blindfold on my head. But if I can see the board and I know where my target is, it's gonna be a lot easier for me to get that target. Next one, you gotta know how much you're eating. It's really simple. Download a tracking app, type in the food you want, put it on your food scale. The hardest part is really just starting, but once you actually start doing it, it's almost automatic. I don't even think when I'm tracking anymore, I just do it. If I'm on a bulk and I'm trying to put on muscle, I wanna make sure that I'm not overeating or else it'll turn into a dirty bulk. By tracking my calories, I get to stay lean and I get to put on muscle. Tracking calories just gives you an idea of where you are on the map. But if you don't track your calories, I know some people struggle with their relationships with food. Just make sure you're not going too far off. If you're trying to bulk and you need to hit 3,000 calories, make sure you're staying within the ballpark of 3,000 calories. Know your triggers when it comes to food. Ever since I was a kid, I would always eat food in order to relieve my stress. When it's out of my sight, I don't think about it. I don't have any cravings, but if there's a box of cookies in front of me, if there's certain foods that you have a weakness for, know your triggers around it. Try finding healthy substitutes for the foods that you like. For me, I like ice cream, so every other day I'll make protein ice cream. It gives me 75% of what ice cream gives me, so that's good enough for me. Try to get 6 to 8 hours of sleep every single night. Sleep just helps your muscles recover. It puts you in a better mood. Try to get 6 to 8 hours, guys. That's all there is to it. Getting in shape really is doing the same thing every day over a period of time. The last habit really changed things for me. Setting systems instead of setting goals. All the system are the little habits that help you get in shape. The systems for me were my training routine, my diet plan, my sleep routine. All of these little things make up your systems. I didn't have to rely on my mood in order to work out. And with my diet, I was able to set up meal plans that helped me stay on track with my goals. If you want to know more about systems, I'm gonna link a video here that'll teach you how to create systems in order to get fit. Thank you guys again. Catch you in the next one.